You may begin your presentation.
Enactus UNE has been determined for the last 8 years to be the voice against economic and social inequality.
To achieve, we maintain a team with 23 members from different disciplines, cultural ethnicity, economic and social contexts.
Our work has drawn the attention from the government and business sector, with which we have signed several collaborative agreements. We have a strong business advisory board and a network of alumni who exemplify the work we have done.
Together, we have reached over 10,000 individuals and worked over 2,000 hours. We consider Enactus to be our business. That's why for every dollar we invest in our communities, we provide Puerto Rico a return on investment of $9.
This shows that we are a sustainable team and especially committed to our work.
Desigualdad.
Desigualdad.
Prudente.
Inequality.
Our excessive inequality begins to unsettle our nation.
Leonardo da Vinci once said, inequality is the cause of all local movements.
Inequality lies when we don't know the value, the contribution of each one in an equitable manner. Let's go straight to the point. Human beings are not equal, and whatever we do, we never will be.
Nature has gifted us with different capabilities, and life has taken us in different ways. So our knowledge, interest, and motivation are definitely similar.
The key to correctly answer this inequality is in the same social structure, uniting those differences to select the right direction and build viable solutions to promote equity. That's why we believe inequality forges equality.
What to do if you only need one shoe?
Every day, 428 people lose a limb. 14.5 million of individuals around the world that may just need one shoe.
Buying a pair of shoes to just use one is highly costly in an efficiency test, as well as generating tons of garbage by tossing one shoe to the side. An average, a shoe sits in a landfill for about 1,000 years before it decomposes.
On average, I spend on shoes $400 annually, but overall suffer physical and mental exhaustion, overcoming architectural and emotional barriers I face during the purchasing process.
For amputees, reintegrating into their everyday lives is a difficult process, but not impossible. The internet has opened a possibility to provide a different and effective solution to this population. Unzapato.com is the business solution that will equality of population that, although visible, for some is unknown. And of course, all conceived from Frank's reality, which started in 2006.
My encounter with Enactus generated my desire to create a business that beyond making me an entrepreneur, allowing me to show the reality of my population and generate a chain effect producing a business solution to the real problem of my people. Once I had my 2 legs, and that's allowed me to understand my reality.
Our analysis led us to conduct a market study and design a business plan to generate a path to equality. Unzapato.com, an online business for MPVs to exchange and sell shoes. It not only has the economic objectives, but also to empower the population, to generate a long-term network support, connecting them as a community, and seek solutions to their everyday needs.
Our business platform will work based on the membership. First, customers access one footwear or unzapato.com to create a profile. This profile will include the detail of your necessities and its basic info. Once the profile is built, our system will match your needs and desires to those other users in our database.
In the first stage of the business, we present to our customers 2 alternatives: user-to-user exchange and direct sale. You-to-you matching users to trade one shoe for another for a transaction fee of $5 each member. Once the agreement is made, our system will send a pre-addressed request for a review shoebox to their customer. Our web interface provides tracking functionalities to oversee the exchange.
The direct sale alternative provides the option to sell a shoe without trading. Here, the user can put only one shoe for a bid. The seller says the beginning price. Who wants to purchase this clothes or system takes over the exchange process.
To assure an effective execution, we develop marketing, management operations, and an advertising plan. We have invested 138 hours in the development. In the first phase, we're projecting an economic movement of more than $44,000 and a carbon offset of 78,000 pounds by reusing 5,250 shoes.
I know the barriers and the potential for change, allowing me to transfer the knowledge and run a business for the grown-ups to be an agent of change. Enactus gave me the tool to impact a community. and make use of them and take the step to promote that by inequality forges equality.
Puerto Rico is experiencing a lag between economic, social, and environmental progress, wanting to compete as a first world country while suffering third world problems. This portion on inequality.
The data suggests that the government will increasingly have responsibility to address social demand. Social inclusion is critical for our nation's competitiveness, productivity, and prosperity. Community-based organizations have taken a leading role in the fight for equality by providing the services that the state cannot offer. However, our difficult economic situation and social integration facing the island has serious implications for them.
During the past 7 years, our project has targeted CBOs with the success of our working model, which includes developing business and strategic unit and administrative support, was heard by 7 community organizations. They were able to see in us the resources to attend our current challenges. With each one of them, we established a collaborative agreement, which gives us access to implement our model in an attempt to forge their equality.
The first step was to develop a need assessment, and we found that CBOs have similar needs. For example, they need to develop a better communication system, employ a training program, and strengthen their strategic plan to improve their organizational efficiency.
We respond to their need by creating all three, a three-axis developed support network for CBO to ensure the long-term sustainability, a training system for management and employee, the development of their strategic business unit, and a marketing plan is our business.
In the first axis, we incorporate our signature program, My Family, My First Venture, as an entry-level training system. Then we celebrate the first Oak Summit with 3 administrators of each organization by offering a series of seminars, and such as
We offer them practicism, marketing, fundraising, and funding strategies. Our second AC was suggested by our organizations. It presents a platform for knowledge exchange between organizations based on their experiences, challenges, fund sources, among others. For example, Agromujer will sell vegetables to Los Cinco Pedagógico. En Cataña, we provide students with fundraising to solucionar red en canoas.
With the knowledge gained, managers were challenged to analyze their operations and present their priorities. Together, we'll establish an action plan and select a strategic business unit that could direct the organization on the path of sustainability.
Pero eso es bastante difícil. Para mí no como que nunca porque uno se agota. Uno necesita que se reinvierte esa energía. Y eso fue lo que pasó con mi hija. Yo lloré, bajé, capté y vi mucha energía en el grupo y presenté a las personas que tenían a cargo la palabra, la conferencia. Fue muy especial para mí.
The result, the development and strengthening of 7 revenue sources, the restructuring of a bakery who employ disabled people at the epicenter in Guayaba.
A child care center for participants a solucionar red en canoas.
Hago expansion distribution of group of farmers de Mega Mujer.
The development and expansion of a coffee shop for Asociación Pro Juventud in Cataña.
A mobile thrift shop for Casa Protegida Julia de Burgos.
A flower shop and craft store with Sabanabajo community.
And a performance art group for Instituto Cinco Pedagógico.
This was equally an experience for us, who has been educators, babysitters, bakers, farmers, baristas, everything we need to be a role model for our participants. This has allowed us to generate reliability in participants and achieve their results. A good example is what we did in Casa Protegida Julia de Burgos.
As a result of unequal treatment and discrimination between men and women, in 2013, around 12,000 order protections were reported, 28% more than in 2012, risking the lives of numerous women and their children.
Programs and organizations such as la Casa Protegida Julia de Burgos will provide security, attention, and the much-needed opportunity to self-sustainably integrate into society. Given the high demand of services, we consider of utmost importance to generate the funds necessary to provide adequate and quality service.
In time of need, the board employees established an annual budget. Although this recently has given them results, they just use it as an annual fundraising strategy and not as a business opportunity. We ask them for a chance in order to exploit the capabilities of the bazaar and achieve their results.
We started by making a business analysis of the bazaar. After discussing our findings with the board, together we developed a strategic plan. We established a pricing policy where we made a competitive analysis of the industry and considered the storage costs to determine the optimal price. In consensus with the board, marketing agencies and RBA, we developed the branding image and a mayo de Julia, giving them a sense of empowerment and presence in the community.
We designed a new inventory system, assuring a better inventory management, product quality, and promoting better donation practices among donors.
We also implemented the new system to correspond everything properly. We developed reusable paper collection bags to ensure donations met the quality needed to provide storage, transportation, and organization. Inside the paper bag, we create donation policy and information to create awareness about domestic violence.
Due to security measures, to protect the women of the shelter, it was difficult for our team to work directly with them. Nevertheless, thanks to the experience of our team members in hotel management stores, we were able to interact with 6 participants and work on how to manage the day-to-day business operations.
This year, there were 9 bazaar events to prove the feasibility of the business, generating over $7,000 and a carbon offset of over 27,000 pounds. Our next step is to find a location to establish a formal thrift shop in order to strengthen the organization's capability to assure sustainable services to the families.
Moreover, this year we work with the Instituto Psicopedagógico de Puerto Rico, which seeks to improve the quality of life of people with intellectual disabilities. In Puerto Rico, 28% of the population has a disability.
As public policy, the government provides attention to this population until the age of 21. After this, the individuals return home, imposing a change in the family environment, which necessarily is not prepared.
Instituto Psicopedagógico provides integral services with the specialized needs for housing, health, care, nutrition, and education for the participants, all in an environment where sensibility, integrity, equality, and mutual respect prevails.
They have managed to be effective in developing skills and talent with the participants with intellectual disability. For over 20 years, participants have been involved in a talent group. Here, they do random artistic imitation. Imagine having in one stage artists such as Puerto, Guerra, Selena, and more countries. Here, it's possible.
For us, it's the ideal entrepreneurial approach to attract funds to the institute, raise awareness of the capacity and talent of field participants, bringing them one step closer to equality.
We design an action plan with the organization to achieve our goal of transforming the Grupo Artístico in a formal business venture. The first step was to give structure and formality to the theater group. To achieve this, we recruited a professional in the area. We designed workshops for them, developed a new display routine, and improved the production show and boost a better set design.
For each of these areas, the participants were joined in the decision-making process, creating a sense of belonging of them. This strengthened the capacity of the group to be self-sustainable. We established a formal work structure and a marketing plan. Here, we create the identity of the business, happiness, la tropa feliz.
Enactus está trabajando con el equipo artístico del Estado Cambio, dado que puede practicar con el grupo los sábados en la última presentación que ellos hicieron, la diferencia porque la canción no solamente la estaban cantando, sino también que la estaban dramatizando, tenían un de los manos, cantaban, integraron props también a la canción, que sí que ha notado que ha habido una mejoría en la presentación del grupo.
We also found potential sites to expose their performance. The exploration of 1 hour and a half is now available for $450. This was the business platform needed to expand their capacity. As Chief Chu said, positively impact life and project an income of $5,000.
We
interest, their knowledge, in order to incorporate sustainable business solutions for the long-term success.
Provoking change in a way they handle their resources, which created a new business venture, 77 new jobs, and environmental impact of more than 150,000 pounds of carbon offsets.
Definitely. Darren, she was right. Quality is the goal of all local movements.
We are leading this movement with courage and determination.
Equality is possible.
Be part of this movement. Learn to be equality, forge equality.
Together,
We are Enactus UNE.
We will now begin the question and answer session. Only judges may ask questions.
About unzapato.com, do you plan to operate the exchange, the physical exchange and shipping the shoes? And you have a registered domain for that name?
Unzapato.com is already registered. The domain is already created. You can now enter and see the website. It's in the moving process. And the exchange will be directly each customer, each member. As when we sell articles on eBay, we send them directly to the person who ordered it. Our system will send the pre-addressed shoe box so that the clients can send their shoe that they wish to exchange.
Regulation. If you have the chance to explain the project in one sentence, what would be?
In 1 second.
In one statement.
I would go out and say everybody deserves to be treated with equity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you please define how the companies will be sustainable over the years?
The organization is right now doing their performances. When the organization goes to different events to their performance, you can make a donation, which in this case we described as the main donation that they will receive is $450 for performances. Little by little, as the organization keeps on running, they will do their presentations to different organizations, different activities to promote what the organization does, as well as generating funds for the organization. The individuals will be self-sustainable in the fact that they feel that they are being part of something else. They are generating something for the organization and giving back to Puerto Rico. They feel that they should be treated equally and that they could offer something else, that their intellectual disability isn't what keeps them behind. They could also offer something to promote their equality. That's why our theater group, the Rafaelis, is so anxious to promote their activities and their presentations.
Can I ask a follow-up question? Yeah, well, who's the one who leads Tropa Feliz?
Who's the one of the organization? Since they are disabled, who are in charge of them when you're gone?
The organization, the Tropa Feliz particularly has a director, which is Maria, who ensures that they are the practices, make sure that they are in the events right on time. Their organization process is directed by her. We gave them the tools and all the knowledge they need to perform properly, prepare themselves for the event, coordinate the time, hours, everything they need to have, so when they go to perform, they will have an effective performance.
Okay, thank you.
On the onezapatos.com initiative, you projected over $44,000 in sales. Can you talk about the expenses that it costs to get it up and running, and how are you offsetting that with revenue?
The only expense we have had on Enactus is the $1.99 we spent creating the domain name. Everything we have received for this project has been charity donations, donations of knowledge from different team members, from different organizations that have given us the knowledge and the tools to develop it. And the only expense we have at this moment is the domain charge we have.
Any more questions? Time has expired. Judges, please help me welcome and thank Universidad del Este for their hard work. Judges, if you have any questions regarding the evaluation on how we're going to evaluate, feel free to ask.
Solicitamos en este momento al representador de la Universidad de Puerto Rico en Mayagüez que se presente al extremo de la izquierda para poderle poner los micrófonos y el equipo de tecnología